Hi golfers, Nick here from GOLFTEC Singapore. In today's video we're going to take a look at Scottie Scheffler's golf swing, the world #1 player. He's breaking all sorts of records at the moment in the game. So we're going to take a look at his golf swing in a little bit of detail. We're going to kind of give you guys a little insight into why he has that funky move with his right foot to hopefully help you golfers out there play better golf. I'm sure you've all seen Scottie Scheffler's swing, but if you haven't, we're going to play it on the screen here. So you'll see how in the downswing his 12th foot kind of slides behind him. He does this more with a driver and slides towards him. There's reasons for that, but we're going to talk about why he does this and then hopefully give you guys a way that you can hit the ball better. Probably not as well as Scottie Scheffler. I'm not going to lie, if you could hit it as well as him, then you probably wouldn't be watching this video. But what we're going to take a look at here is the reason why his foot does this. This is very important. So in Scottie's swing, his backswing is pretty much what I would call on plane, but as he gets nearer to the top of his swing, his lead arm lifts, his right arm lifts away from his body. Now, he has a little bit of bend of his lead arm, but this helps him get a little bit more length and power. However, it takes him a little bit off plane. So by the time he gets down to position 5, where the lead arm is parallel to the ground in the downswing, his arm is a little bit outside. I'd like to see the left arm in general more across the chest at position 5. That would enable you to get this closure rate of the turns and the body sway pretty much controlled into the golf ball. Now with Scottie's swing, gets his lead arm a little bit outside, and from there he kind of has to slow down his turning, otherwise he's going to swing across from out to in into the golf ball. So the way he does that is that right foot kind of slides behind him, and that stops his hips and shoulders opening up as much to deliver the club on plane from the inside. So that right foot movement essentially is just him just keeping his turns closed through the golf ball. So he's sliding that foot back, just keeps his body closed as he comes into the golf ball. So that's the reason he does it. Now this can help you, if you do this movement, it can help you swing more inside. It can help you move your hips forward as well, which is really key important movement, not only with irons to get that low point in front of the ball, but also with driver to create a tilt to the shoulders as you hit the golf ball. So first up, we're going to take a look at the 7-iron here. So I'm going to kind of do my normal swing, but in the downswing I'm going to slide this right foot back slightly, close my turns. So I'm expecting this path to be into out, but I'm still expecting similar amount of speed. I'm not expecting to drop any speed here. So normally my speed with a 7-iron is probably high 80s, maybe 90 miles an hour if I hit it well. So let's just kind of try and get that feeling of that right foot sliding back behind me as I go through in the downswing. So I felt that foot kind of slide back here. Didn't quite get that perfect, that strike. Now it's okay, 88 miles an hour. Hit it 160 with a 7-iron. That was okay. You can see the contact was okay. 5 degrees into out. So for me, what this does, it helps me swing a little bit more from the inside. I'd normally expect my path to be maybe 3 degrees into out. Let's try that a bit more. I'm going to exaggerate this even more this time. So you can see how I finished there. I hit that really well. That was a little bit faster as well. You can see on the screen there. Take that shot. So around 91 miles an hour, I think 90.5. Hit that a little bit low on the face. That was actually closer to my kind of normal path there at 3 degrees into out. Let's try that again. So this time, let's see if I can do this even more on the way down. Okay, you see I really closed my hips there coming through the ball. So I'm getting a real nice draw out of this. Gone. Oof, almost hold it. So good speed, path there 4 degrees. So yeah, striking is not quite as pure because probably I'm not quite delivering the club how I would do normally, but it's helping me keep my speed up. Now through the ball, and this is really important, I think a lot of students think you have to really like open up your hips. They see golfers are opening up their hips. Now it's true, we measure the golf swing here at GOLFTEC and we know that the best players have around 40 degrees of hip rotation and impact, but that's an average, right? It's not everyone. Scottie Scheffler definitely doesn't have his shoulders open more than maybe 10, 15 degrees. Now the average tour player is more like 30. So you don't have to swing exactly like a tour player, you just have to swing that in a way that's going to help you strike the ball well. So for most golfers out there, they actually have enough rotation as they hit the ball. What they don't do is move their hips forward or have their turns closed enough to keep that path coming from in to out. Next up, we're going to take a look here at the driver, see what happens to the numbers and see if I can replicate that same swing. Right, let's give this a go with the driver. Now, it's been interesting to see how this changes. Now, I've noticed Scottie really exaggerates this a bit more with these longer clubs, and I think that if you are hitting driver and you are closing your turns, it's going to help you swing more into out, it can help you hit more up. If you actually watch Greg Norman from back in the day, he kind of did the same kind of thing. So let's see if this changes. So I'm usually about a 1 degree into out, 1 degree up. So let's see if that changes. Speed's usually about 108, something like that. So hit that pretty well. Yeah, so very similar path actually. 1 degree into out, 1.1 into out. I'll take that shot. So that one was okay. So I think that I'm going to try and do it a bit more. Let's try and do it a bit more. A bit low on the face maybe, 3 degrees up. Pretty good though, take it. Let's try and do that a bit more if I can. 110, I'm pleased with that though, keeping the speed up. Pulled that a little bit. Exactly the same path, interesting. Same path. Hit that pretty good. I feel like I'm not quite completing my turn, so I'm going to try and make this one a longer backswing. The speed's good though, again 109.8, 110. See if I can turn more in the backswing here. So focused on this right foot, but see if I can do this a bit more. It felt like I got a bit more turn in the backswing there. Still 110. 2 yeah. So yeah, 2.4 into out. That's probably kind of what I was expecting, 4 degrees up. So yeah, definitely for me a little bit harder. Probably not doing the right foot quite as much. Ball striking is good though. I'm going to do one more. Okay. See if I can get this more exaggerated. Okay, definitely hit that one good. Similar path again, hit that really well. So it's not a huge difference from my driver. I think that I certainly, when I watch my swing normally, I kind of do have this right foot kind of moving towards the target, and now I'm not doing it maybe as much as I'm trying to do here. My path average was probably maybe 1.5 to 2, so maybe slightly more into out than normal, but it's not changed it as much, but I'm still managing to connect pretty well. Certainly it's a good feel for you golfers out there that do struggle with maybe kind of swinging across the driver, hitting down on the driver. Certainly doesn't change much in my speed. If you can get that power coming from your arms, because I think a lot of people think you have to open up your body to create speed, and certainly not the case when you look at the world #1 player. Thanks for watching, golfers. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you again next week for another video.